Real-time strategy games are perfect titles for those who want to see their thoughts become action instead of just trying to rely on instinct. These games challenge players by showing them the consequences of doing the wrong command. For those of you who like to play real-time strategy games, then you must watch this video until finished, because we have prepared the 10 best upcoming RTS in 2023. Let's get started. The Great War Western Front. World War I was called the war to end all wars for a reason. It was brutal and chaotic, and things changed on a dime to throw all sides into disarray. In the Great War Western Front, you'll take charge as a commander on the Western Front and guide your troops across 5 years of war to achieve victory. Your role will be twofold. First, as the theater commander, you'll provide for your army and think of ways to boost your soldiers by researching new technologies. Plus, you'll think of ways to hinder the enemy's advancement. Then, as field commander, you'll take the role of leader on the battlefield and attempt to guide your forces to victory, no matter the cost. CyberTown. CyberTown is a game about interplanetary colonization where you create new cybernetic cities. Build, develop and strengthen your cities. Natural disasters, diseases, the needs of the population and much more will not let you get bored in this new cybernetic world. Optimization and resource management often clash here with empathy in making well-considered decisions. Mother Nature can defend herself against strangers. Be careful, because if you do not live in harmony with it, your cities will be threatened by natural disasters and diseases will fall on your inhabitants. Siege Up. Siege Up is a title that visually strips things down to their basics but comes packed with various gameplay modes to challenge yourself. For example, the primary campaign is a story-driven narrative featuring multiple races. But if that doesn't interest you, there will be a PvP mode, co-op, or a level editor, or you can join the game as a spectator and watch the battles happen while you relax. If you want to get the game to try it out, there is a demo with 20 levels in it. You won't get full access to the races, nor is the story inserted, but you'll still get a grasp of the game. Terminator Dark Fate Defiance. Terminator Dark Fate Defiance is a gritty RTS that puts you in the middle of the future wars between humanity and Legion's synthetic intelligent machine network. Take command and lead your army to foil Legion's plan to destroy humanity or play as one of 3 factions in skirmish and multiplayer. The game will put you in the time right after Judgment Day has fallen. The Terminators and other groups try to wipe out the remains of the human race, and you must prevent it. Start the human resistance and take your world back one mission at a time. You'll control 3 different factions in the game, including the Terminators. Use each group to its fullest and see how you can shape the future, or if you even survive long enough to see it. Stormgate. Stormgate is the new real-time strategy game from the team at Frost Giant Studios, including former developers of Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2. Explore an ever-evolving story through thrilling campaign missions where science fiction and fantasy collide, solo or cooperatively. Battle opponents around the world on our competitive 1v1 ladder. Team up with your friends to challenge the AI in cooperative modes. Get your hands dirty in the editor to build the game of your dreams. Developed in Unreal Engine 5, Stormgate will support high-resolution HD visuals in 4K and hundreds of units in epic, large-scale wars across a variety of maps and tilesets. The user interface is designed to make RTS more approachable by streamlining inputs, automatically assigning units to control groups, and enhancing gameplay. We've lowered the skill floor while keeping the ceiling as high as you want to climb. Pharaoh: A New Era. The legendary city builder returns. Lead the creation of one of the greatest civilizations the world has ever seen in this 4K remake with modernized UI. Build monuments, manage your population through hundreds of hours of gameplay and explore 4,000 years of history through more than 50 missions. Develop your city by cultivating the fertile lands along the banks of the Nile Valley. Erect the iconic monuments of ancient Egypt, including the pyramids, the Sphinx and the Lighthouse of Alexandria. Build temples and mausoleums to help manage all aspects of your city's health and culture as well as the predominant polytheistic religion of the time. Ensure your city is prosperous enough to deal with economic or political crises, or even plundering by enemies. A pharaoh takes care of its people and does whatever it can to earn the favor of the gods. You have everything at your disposal to build an entire city and manage all its fundamental elements to ensure it flourishes: the economy, internal and external trade, culture, health, agriculture, education, etc. To help you monitor your progress, various indicators show you the overall well-being of your city and its residents. Stargate Timekeepers. Stargate Timekeepers is a real-time tactics game where you lead a team of specialists through a story-driven campaign set in the SG-1 universe. As far as gameplay goes, Stargate Timekeepers resembles titles such as Commandos or Shadow Tactics: Blades of the Shogun. Players control a small squad of characters, each one having unique abilities that help them overcome obstacles while out in the field. Observing enemy routines and exploiting their weaknesses is key to success. You can hide in bushes to wait for the opportune moment to strike or distract enemies using various abilities. Flashbangs can limit a guard's vision cone, potentially giving you just enough time to remove a conspicuous body. Missions are set across a range of biomes, from frozen expanses to lush forests, where you'll evade and dispatch foes both during the day and night. Manor Lords. Manor Lords is a premium strategy title for PC by game developer Slavic Magic. It is a real-time city-building game with a medieval theme to it. In it, players will be able to experience a gridless and organic building experience that allows them to plan and create however they want. Manor Lords is similar to other titles like Age of Empires 4 or Cities, Skylines and gameplay mechanics. What makes it unique in its own right is how it lets players approach the game in any way they choose, completely free-form and without any kind of building restrictions, large-scale tactical battles, and complex economic and social simulations. Rule your lands as a medieval lord, the seasons pass, the weather changes, and cities rise and fall. Grow your starting village into a bustling city, manage resources and production chains, and expand your lands through conquest.
God hold them!
War Hospital. War Hospital is a strategy video game developed by Brave Lamb Studio and published by Naken and Movie Games. The year is 1917. You are Major Henry Wells, a retired British combat medic, drafted back and thrown into the nightmare of World War I. Understaffed and undersupplied, you are the last bastion of hope for countless soldiers at the French front. Treat horrible war injuries as the commander of a field hospital. Build a facility to heal them while the artillery shells explode ear-splittingly close. Use real World War I equipment and see how your tools and methods evolve. Your choices will make a lasting impact. Build a micro-community of lifesavers and survivors. Kindle hope in your staff and soldiers. Bring a speck of normalcy by inspiring periods of ceasefire. Play a war-themed game that celebrates life, not death. Viking City Builder. Viking City Builder is a premium strategy game for PC developed by Roslagen. It is a city-building title that features a Viking theme to it. Make a new place to live for your Viking brothers and sisters, build homes, longhouses, boating houses, ritual houses and many more constructions from the era. Send your people to work or hunt for food in the wilderness. Uncertain times for Europeans when the Norsemen started a large-scale conquest campaign throughout the Europe to broaden their territories. Become one of the leaders of one such group, and after pillaging a small village, you and your Viking brothers decided to settle down and build your own settlement on top of the ashes. That's the end of our list. We hope you find something enjoyable to play. If you like this video, Please leave a thumbs up and comment below. Subscribe this channel to get more about the best games. See you on my next video.